Hey YouTube, it's Erin and I am the handbag housewife, and I'm in my car because we are on our way to a ski trip. We stopped to eat at a sports bar because we just missed being able to make it to our destination in time to watch the University of Kansas play in March Madness. And my husband was not willing to miss the first half, so here we are. I enjoy watching basketball with the best of them, or maybe not with the best of them. Maybe it's with the worst of them, because I don't really enjoy watching basketball on television that much. I prefer to go in person if I'm going to watch it. But if I'm going to watch it on TV, I really prefer just to watch the first half. I mean, not the first half. I prefer to watch the end, and I like it if the game's very close, and I like to watch the last 5 minutes. So I'm kind of a very specific basketball fan, I guess you could say. I won't watch just any game. It's got to be all lined up perfectly for me to stop at home and watch one. Now, when we go in person, I do really enjoy watching games at Allen Fieldhouse. The energy there is incredible, and if you haven't been there, even if you're not a fan of the Jayhawks, I would recommend it. And by the way, I'm not a big Jayhawks fan. Sorry, I'm like pointing at myself with a knife. I'm not a huge Jayhawks fan. I like for them to win because it makes my husband's family happy. But I went to the University of Missouri, and when I was in school, the two schools were big rivals. And so I would say I'm not really a Missouri fan because I'm just not that into sports. But it is fun to watch the University of Kansas play basketball, especially when they're in Allen Fieldhouse and when I'm there in person. So enough about basketball and March Madness. I have an unboxing to do. It's kind of a crazy story. And let me pause and get a little screenshot moment for my thumbnail, which I'll put up here in a couple days. Okay, I hope that's not too terrible. I don't look my best today. I had to get ready in a hotel room, and there was no counter space, and it was just to drive, and so I am like I am to be comfortable, and I didn't spend a lot of time on makeup or anything like that. But this box, it came from Bloomingdale's, and it was supposed to be delivered on Friday between 11 and 3, and it was not delivered on Friday between 11 and 3. I would have probably rerouted the delivery had I known it wasn't going to come on time, but we ended up leaving at about 4:10, 4:15, and I saw the UPS truck just before that delivering down the street. So I stood out on the road so I could wave them down because I'd already rescheduled the delivery since we were leaving, and I didn't want to miss it. So I threw this in the back of our vehicle. My husband doesn't know what's in it. Don't tell him, please. It's an item that a lot of people have been getting lately, but not as much in this color. I've only seen like 3 or 4 videos of this size in this color. And I thought, since I have outdoor light in here and I have an hour and a half to kill, that I would just open it right now, even though it may be just a little bit before you see the video. And then maybe I can condense this box and get rid of it so that I can be a little bit more incognito and just say I brought this purse with me on our ski trip. I mean, a girl's got to have multiple purses on her ski trip, right? I did bring 2 so that I could show you a couple bags of the day. Uh-oh. I'm sticking my pocket knife back in my hidden compartment in my car, and I had it sticking out so that the thing wouldn't close. Okay, I'm loving the size of this already. It came fully wrapped. Yay for Bloomingdale's. Oh my goodness. I've got the receipt here on the bottom. I paid $3.75 for this, but I earned a gift card for $50, and then I earned another $50 that'll be coming in the future from Top Cash Back, which I believe had 8% cash back, and then my US Bank Cash Plus credit card, which gives me 5% cash back on department store purchases. And Bloomingdale's is one of the department stores, so yay for that. So let me unwrap this beauty. I'm not giving you any hints as to what it is. Well, it'll probably be in the thumbnail because otherwise nobody will want to watch it. They won't know what it is. Oh, wow. This is just beautiful. Look at this. All of the tissues falling away. It has like, let's see if I get closer to it, I think it will really show the color just a little better. It has a sheen to it. It's not 100% perfect. I'm seeing a few little things. There's like a metallic something or another right here, but I don't really care that much. Let's see if you can see it. See that little piece of silver metallic? How in the heck did that get there? The leather is super soft. It has the stamp on the back, which everybody has seen before if you've watched any of these videos. I'm not sure why it has a little fleck of silver there, or if that might come off. Right there. It's so small. I'm probably just being too picky. It looks like maybe just a little bit of the glue is mixed in with the stitch. But let me smell it. It smells good. Other than that tiny little thing, I'm not seeing anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap it. If that's all there is, I think I can live with it. And I may be able to call Bloomingdale's and show them that tiny little defect, and they may give me a discount. They do that sometimes. They'll give you 20% off or something. If I got 20% off, I could definitely live with that little defect. There's a little red spot on it too. That's so weird. There's also what appears to be a little crack in the leather. I don't know if you can see that there, but it looks like there's just a little crack right there. Sorry for my fingernails. It's about time for me to do them again. That's crazy. Is that like an actual crack? Or is it just a wrinkle? It looks like it's a legitimate actual crack. There's also a little bit of color loss. Let's see if I can get it to show. Right there by my fingernail. You can see that little speck. There's no paint on there. Let me look over the rest of this bag. It does come with a nice dust bag. You guys have seen these in other videos. I'm going ahead and unwrapping it all the way because with the little defects I'm seeing, if Bloomingdale's will give me a discount, then I'm going to keep it. But if they won't, I want to send it back and get a different one. I feel like with lighter colored leather like this, that getting a defect in it when you're carrying it is pretty common. And so a couple little tiny blemishes on it, it's sort of like putting the first scratch on a brand new car. I'm a little disappointed because I would like to put the first scratch on my brand new car or my brand new bag. I wouldn't wish to get a defect, but I also don't know that I want to deal with a return. So I am going to call them and see what they'll do. So far, everything else is looking pretty good. So let me show you the interior. If you look inside, the leather's sort of wrinkly. It does have a finish on it. Some other video told me that the leather was raw. It's not. The only thing that's raw about it is where it's sewn together right at the seams on the sides. Other than that, it's got a finish on it. So if you were to spill something in it, you should be able to wipe it out. It does come with this paperwork from Marc Jacobs, and it does talk about having natural variations in the leather, which may be all that I'm seeing. But when you get a brand new bag, you really want it to be perfect, especially when it's not on sale. And if you look, I've got a little mark right there. I've got a little mark right up there. And then I've got that silvery issue right there. And I swear I saw a little red mark somewhere too. It was weird, a tiny little, oh yeah. There it is right there. But on the whole, the bag is gorgeous. I like how it feels. It's not too heavy. It's very similar to a Rogue 25 from Coach, except for it's wide open on the inside. I went ahead and put the dust bag back in it, but I think I'll put it in the dust bag and go ahead and pack the stuffing back inside. Some people on videos were complaining that this part of the zipper, it gets in the way of the strap because you have to go on one side or the other of it. I think that if you're carrying it top handle, you would want to tuck it into this magnetic clip right here. But if you're not, I would just tuck it into the bag. The opening's gonna be big enough, and then you have no interference with your strap. I'm not taking the tags off yet because, like I said, I want to talk to Bloomingdale's about this, and I'm gonna take a few pictures to send to them in case they ask. But the bag is beautiful. This color's picking up really well right now. This is the color Rose Dust, and the size is the mini Marc Jacobs Traveler Tote. And so let me know what you think. Am I being too picky? I kind of feel like I have the right to be picky when I didn't technically buy it on sale. But I also want to be realistic that when I carry bags that are like this, they do get a little speck here or speck there. It's just the nature of light colored bags. So there she is. Let me do a quick spin. And do the bottom. And then I haven't really looked at the handles, but the glazing on those are really nice. See? I can follow up and do a what's in my bag, but you guys know what I carry in my bags, and I'm just gonna put the same stuff in this, but I guess I can show you how much extra space I have. So again, let me know what you think, and I will come to you again with another video maybe in a couple days. Okay, I'm back. This is future Erin. I have thought about it, and I took some pictures, which I will insert here. And there are multiple tiny cracks all over the leather. There are cracks in the glazing. There's some weird silver paint. There's a little bit of red something or another stitched in that I can't seem to just brush off. And I would say I'm not happy at all with this Marc Jacobs bag. And so I'm going to send it back, and Bloomingdale's doesn't have any more. So I'm not asking for a discount. I'm just going to wrap it back up the best I can and send it back, because tears in the leather, tiny little tears in the leather, are only going to get worse. And you should be able to see them in the pictures. There's so many tiny little spots. I just took a couple different angles of a couple different spots. And I did zoom in, but I only zoomed in because there were some that I could actually see without doing that. So I'm a little bummed, but I'm going to save the money, which is good. And since I'm getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to get something to commemorate that, and I've already ordered it, and so this will basically pay for that, to not have to pay for this bag since I'm sending it back. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing, this impromptu in-car unboxing. I'm having fun because I'm getting a little break from basketball. I would love it if you could subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm the Handbag Housewife. And you can also find me on Instagram under the same name, the Handbag Housewife. If you're already subscribed, please don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks, and have a wonderful day. Bye.